Hey guys, Bluefire here, and this is part 2 of my Scooby Doo movie collection video, which is going to be a 3-part video. So these are the ones right here are the ones I'm going to do, and then the ones over here are the ones I'm going to do in part 3. You've already seen the ones I did in part 1. If you haven't seen my part 1 video, I highly recommend watching it. And I'm not going to introduce my special guest. I introduced him in the first part, but Max is still my special guest. Because Red's still asleep. My dog's still asleep. Alright, so I'm gonna start with one of my favorite series. And again, I'm gonna show you the front, the disc, the back, and then read the back. Okay, so this is What's New. What season is this? What's New Scooby Doo Complete 3rd season. I used to have the second season. I don't know what happened to it. I used to have it. I had it when I was like, I don't know, 8 or something. But I think I either lost it or I got rid of it, or I accidentally got rid of it. I think I accidentally got rid of it. I think I accidentally got rid of it. But, oh yeah, you can see my Scooby Doo figurines behind me. My best friend gave me those, and he also gave me Max. So, and we're buddies, so he gave me. My buddy gave me those, and he gave me my. He gave me Max here. So, I love the discs on this one. It shows Scooby and Shaggy underwater. So I love the disc on it. And actually, I changed out the music. So what you're hearing right now is something from Scooby Doo Pirates Ahoy, which I actually have. So I put it on a Scooby Doo movie music playlist. So okay. Anyway, so I'm gonna read the back now. The frantically fun final season of comic crime solving. The series that brought Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Inc. crew into the 21st century ends its run with Season 3 serving a 13 spirited episodes that put our heroes through all kinds of spooky paces and faraway places. Giddy up to take on a robot western outlaw in Go West Young Scoob. Experience Paris supermodel stardom and a giant gargoyle in Ready to Scare. Go down under in Reef Reef. And learn that building sand castles isn't just kids' play. Seems the more you travel, the scarier the monsters are, as these and 10 more creepy comic capers demonstrate. And be sure to check out the Ghoul Tide bonus episodes along with several special features. Okay, one thing about the bonus episode, I don't know why it's a bonus episode. It's an episode on the movie, which I believe it's an episode on disc 2, and that is A Scooby Doo Christmas, which, yeah, is my favorite, episode of What's New. Well, not my favorite, but my favorite holiday episode of What's New. But still, I don't know why they made it a bonus episode. It's an episode on the disc. So, it's like watching it twice. And then also, Do You Know Your Scooby, which I believe is a game show, which actually, for some reason, I'm terrible at. I don't know why. I've watched Scooby my whole life, and I'm terrible at it. I'm terrible at the game show. But this is probably the best season of What's New, because it has a lot of good and funny episodes. And it also never messes up. So. Alright, so this is the one I rarely watch. I'm not getting rid of it, though, because it's still good. But this is the one I've had since I was, like, 7, so it acts up. It messes up on pretty much every episode, which sucks, because it also messes up on the bloopers, and, oh my gosh, who doesn't like watching bloopers? Seriously. That was actually the first thing I watched when I, got the movie, and I was just like, oh my god, I can't stop watching these. They were hilarious. So, here's What's New Scooby Doo Season 1, the complete first season. Here's Disc 1, and then Disc 2, has Scooby and Shaggy again. I wish I had the full gang on one of them, you know? solve 13 mystery and capers, and uncover a bonus episode and cool celebrity bloopers too. Clever sleuthing has led you to treasure the very first season of What's New Scooby Doo, the series that launched Scooby Doo and the crime-busting, spook-chasing mystery Inc. gang in the 21st century. Enjoy all 13 episodes of spooky hilarity, from scary snowboarding in There's No Creature Like Snow Creature to the season finale, The Unnatural, with the voice of real-life baseball great Mike Piazza. I didn't even know he was in that episode. I just learned something. I mean, he's in it, like, in a cartoon, like, as a cartoon character, but I didn't know he voiced somebody. As Scooby-Doo fans know, popular singing stars like me, I love singing, and I'm great at singing, often lend their vocal talents in such takeoffs as, this is how Scooby says it, I can't say it, Reva Ross Regis, co-starring teen pop singer Lindsay Pagano, and American pop idol J.C. Chasez from supergroup NSYNC in A Scooby-Doo Valentine. Which, okay, there's two reasons why it doesn't matter that I can't watch it on here. Because, one, I bought it on my phone, and two, I bought it digitally on my phone, and two, it's on my, it's on one of the volumes, one of my new volumes, so, but we all know who's the show's biggest heartthrob. Who else? Scooby. Special features, a Scooby Doo Valentine, which is okay, because it's not an episode on a disc, as far as I know. Backstage bloopers, with Scooby Doo and Shaggy take you on a bloopers and outtakes tour. I don't know if you guys have ever seen the bloopers on here, but they are hilarious at times. I highly recommend watching them. But it's a shame that this one doesn't work anymore, because I would love to watch those again. Okay, here's another one that I have. I got this one and Space Ape at the Cape at the same time. So I got these two at Walmart, I think. I got those two at Walmart. But I got that one and this one at Walmart. This is, another What's New one. This is Scooby Doo and the Monster in Mexico. Here's the disc. Which, I don't know why, but for some reason I have a different disc than everyone that has Monster Mexico. A lot of people that have Monster Mexico have actually the, oops, this kind of, cover on it. Hang on. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, the people that own Monster Mexico, some of the people that own Monster Mexico actually have a different cover. Well, not a different cover, but a different disc. But I have the, this disc, so that's a little bit confusing, but it's kind of like that with some of my other ones. But this one, Scooby-Doo and his amigos go south of the border, and amigos just means friends. Okay, sorry, I heard like a loud roar outside. I didn't know what it was. Scooby-Doo and Mystery and Gang are in for a creepy encounter with a monstrous monster from Mexico in this mucho spooky, all-new Scooby-Doo movie. The gang heads south of the border for some well-earned rest and relaxation, but there's trouble in the town of Veracruz, where tourists are being frightened away by a terrifying creature who is 10 feet tall, with huge green glowing eyes. When Scooby-Doo and the gang discover that their friend may have to sell his hotel because of the creature, things get even more mysterious. Scooby-Doo, Shaggy, and the gang must then tangle with everything from giant feathered serpents to ghoulish ghosts, as they race to solve this Mexican mystery before the creature of Veracruz can strike again. So, I don't know if any of you guys out there have ever seen this one, but I highly recommend watching this one. You'll like it. It's pretty funny. It gets pretty funny at times. And I love the commentary. They did this with Legend of the Vampire, too. You know how, usually when you watch a movie, it's a boring commentary of actors and directors and producers saying, okay, well, this is what we did to make the movie? Well, as much as I like seeing that, I love the Scooby-Doo commentary, because instead of that, it's Frank Welker and Casey Kasem. Well, okay, Frank Welker, who voices Fred and Scooby, and Casey Kasem, who voices Shaggy, not talking about how they made the movie, but they're talking about the gang's adventures, it's Shaggy, Scooby, and Fred talking about their adventure in the movie. That's kind of cool. Matter of fact, special features. Watch the movie with the gang. Actually, it says it's a commentary with the Mystery Inc. crew. It's not. It's Fred and Scooby and Shaggy. It's Fred, Scooby, and Shaggy. But I love how they did it. They did it in a way it sounds like it's a full gang, but it's not. Sorry. I I just ate, so it's kind of, I just ate, so I'm still, my stomach's still digesting it. Anyway, I've been talking for a while, too, so it's kind of hard. I'm out of breath right now. So. Anyway, I don't remember if I think it's in the middle of the movie, but there's a scene where Daphne asks Fred, how do you say hopelessly lost in Spanish? And in the commentary, he goes with much frustration. So I was like, oh, okay, that's a nice touch. They did it where it feels like it's a full game, but it's not, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that. That's kind of cool. But Monster Mexico is a pretty good one. It's actually pretty funny, too. Okay, this is the only 13 one, the 13 Spooky Tales one that I have. I don't know where I can find the other ones. I've looked everywhere. But this is, probably one of the best ones. This is 13 Spooky Tales, Run for Your Life. Get ready for Scooby Doo's. Okay, before I tell you back, here's the discs look kind of the same, almost. The discs look a lot alike. So, get ready for Scooby Doo's most spooktacular cases yet. In the all-new original 22-minute episode, Scooby Doo and the Spooky Scarecrow, which I believe is based on Mystery Incorporated, Scooby Doo and the rest of the ghost-busting gang visit a quiet farm town where everyone prepares for the annual Halloween harvest celebration. Of course, things aren't as quiet as they seem, since the town's creepy cornfield is plagued by a scarecrow brought to life by a witch's curse. Will our always hungry heroes, Scooby Doo and Shaggy, be able to stop gulping down goodies long enough to solve this mystery? This two-disc set contains a cornucopia of frightfully fun adventures, as Scooby-Doo and the gang are stalked through 12 more episodes by famous monsters, ghastly ghouls, and other creatures of the night determined to stop the meddling kids at every turn. Add this treat to your collection, which I now have 23 of them, so... Okay, disc 1 has Scooby-Doo and the Spooky Scarecrow, which is, I think, Mystery Incorporated. Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf, A Gaggle of Galloping Ghosts, Which is Which, and A Tiki Scares No Fair. Those four that I just read are, the four that I just read, Who's Afraid of the Big Bad Werewolf, A Gaggle of Galloping Ghosts, Which is Which, and A Tiki Scares No Fair. Those are all from the original series, which is Where Are You? I don't know where I don't know what series Scared a Lot in Camelot is. I think it's, I think that one and Hang in There Scooby-Doo is, I think that one and Hang in There Scooby-Doo are both from Scooby-Doo show. Disc 2, Snowdrop Too Small. I don't know what series that one's based on. Stony Glare, don't know what that one is either. Scooby-Doo and a Mummy 2, that one's from Where Are You? A Scooby-Doo Halloween is, of course, one of the What's New holiday episodes. I love watching that episode. It's very funny, and it's from my favorite series. Every time I have Disc 2 on my TV or my DVD player, well, my TV and my DVD player, every time I watch it, I'm just like, oh, well, I gotta put it on what's on a Scooby-Doo Halloween. It's What's New, and it's pretty funny. And then Scooby-Doo and Scooby and Quacky Land. I don't know what series those two are based on, but I highly recommend watching this one. This one's fun. This one's pretty good. And what I love about it is it's a compilation of a bunch of episodes, and some of them I don't even have a series for. So. Alright, before I continue with the double feature, with my next double feature, which is one of my favorites, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go get a drink. I had to go refill my water. So now for probably one of my most favorite double features, the one I've always had. I've had it since I was like, I don't know, 2 maybe, so it's 18. This double feature I'm about to show you is 18 years old, and it still works. Well, one of the movies on here, which I'm happy about, still works, and I'm happy about it because it's my favorite one. Hold on, my music's a little bit too loud. Let me turn it down. There we go. Sorry about that. My music was a little bit too loud. Okay, this is the oldest double feature I have, and it's the 18-year-old that I have. 18-year-old double feature that I have. It's Scooby-Doo and the Alien Invaders, and my favorite animated movie, Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island. I love that movie, so I'm happy that Zombie Island still works, because that's the best one. Everyone tells me that Zombie Island is like the worst one, and I'm like, no, it's the best one. A Scooby-Doo twosome of mystery and fun. A cosmic case. Scooby, Shaggy, and the Mystery Inc. crew share their most unearthly adventure ever in Scooby Doo and the Alien Invaders. Stranded in a desert town, the gang discovers the place is crawling with flying saucer buffs, secretive scientists, and less than friendly extraterrestrials. But things get really weird when Shaggy and Scooby are beamed aboard a UFO and fall head over heels and paws in love. Scooby Doo on Zombie Island, which is my favorite one, features close encounters of another kind when the Scream Team investigates a mysterious bayou island. Ghouls, cat creatures, zombies, and the ghost of a long-dead pirate join our young sleuths for spectacular chills and thrills. Happy haunting, Scooby-Doo. Okay, now the special features on Alien Invaders, which I can't watch Alien Invaders anymore because I don't know if it's because it's 18 years old or I just didn't watch it that much. I don't know why it's messing up, but it messes up on every scene, so I don't watch it anymore. I love Zombie Island, though. Zombie Island, for some reason, doesn't mess up, and I'm happy about it because it's my favorite one. I would be so upset if it messed up. Standard version, making of featurette, Scooby Step to solving a mystery, character bios, DVD, ROM, PC, web links to cool Scooby-Doo stuff, including the making of a Scooby-Doo video game. And then Zombie Island, standard version. This is actually, it doesn't actually have this. It says it has a making of featurette. It's not. It is not a making of featurette. It's a 3-minute trailer of the movie. Then we have a movie trivia and character bios, and here's the disc. And I don't know if you can tell which one is which, but let me flip it over. Sorry, I've cut myself a little bit on it. Okay, the one with the purple band around it is Alien Invaders, and the one that you saw before I flipped it over was Zombie Island. I always have it flipped over on Zombie Island, just because 1 is the only one on here that works. It's the only one on this double feature that works, and 2 is my most favorite animated one. So it's my favorite animated. I love that movie. So. Okay, now this one is one of the newest ones I have. This is the best of the new Scooby Doo movies. I actually found out from another video from my friend on YouTube's video. From a YouTube video that my friend on YouTube made, before he made his updated movie collection video, that at the time, these were considered movies because they're like the 40-minute long episodes. Which means they're hour-long episodes, so, so, I'm gonna show you the disc first. And actually, I love the discs. They actually show, I don't think they show the full, no, they don't show Fred, the leader, but they do show, disc 1 has Scooby and Shaggy, disc 2 has Velma, and disc 3, I think, disc 3 has Daphne, so, but in my opinion, disc 2 is one of the funniest, because, is the best one, because it has all the funny ones. Now, I wish that I actually found out before I read this, I found out that they've been trying to release like all the other episodes. Sorry, I'm a little bit sweaty. It's hot in here, so let me turn my fan on. Okay, I had to turn my fan on. It's a little bit hot in here. But anyway, I found out that when they were trying, that they have been trying to release the other ones, but the people that own the rights to the people that they met, they were just like, no, we don't want you to put it on DVD. So they've been having trouble getting the rest of it, which sucks because I have a favorite one from, I don't know what season it is, but it's not even on here, which sucks. But my other favorite episode, I have 2 favorite episodes. One is on here, and then the other one, which isn't on here, is called A Good Medium is Rare. So that was a shocker that they didn't. When I found that out, I was just like, well, how the heck am I supposed to watch the other ones? Okay, disc 1 episodes are Ghostly Town, with special guests The Three Stooges. The dynamic Scooby Doo affair, with special guests Batman and Robin. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them that they met Batman and Robin in. I don't know how to say this. The Fracas, I think, with special guest Jonathan Winters. Guess Who's Not Coming to Dinner with special guest Don Knotts, who actually played what's his name? Barney, I think is what his character's name is. He played Barney in one of my new favorite shows, the Andy Griffith Show. So, and then Don Knotts again with the Spooky Fog. And disc 2, which is my favorite disc, Scooby Doo meets Laurel and Hardy, which actually I found out there's another name for this episode. I think it's called The Ghost of Bigfoot or something, with special guest Laurel and Hardy. The Ghost of the Red Baron with special guest The Three Stooges. The Ghostly Creep from the Deep. Okay, let me tell you first off, when I first heard that title, I was like, oh, okay, it's a Scooby Doo show episode, because if you pay attention to some of the names of the Scooby Doo show episodes, they almost always rhyme. And The Ghostly Creep from the Deep rhymes. So I was like, okay, is this a... So I was like, okay, it's a Scooby Doo show episode, but I was shocked when I found out it wasn't. I was like, what? But anyway, special guest the Harlem Globetrotters. And actually, Ghostly Creep from the Deep may not be the funniest, but it's still a good one. The Cape Crusader Caper with special guest Batman and Robin. The Loch Ness Mess with special guest the Harlem Globetrotters. And then Disc 3, which has my favorite new Scooby-Doo movies episode, which is probably the funniest episode I've ever seen. Which is probably, by far, the funniest episode I've ever seen of the new Scooby-Doo movies. The Mystery of the Haunted Island with special guest the Harlem Globetrotters. The Exterminator with special guest Dawn Adams. Weird Winds of Winona with special guest Speed Buggy, which is that little car thing. The Haunted Candy Factory with special guest Mama Cass Elliot. And Scooby-Doo meets Dick Van Dyke with special guest Dick Van Dyke. I don't like how they titled that episode. They could have come up with a different title. But I'm just gonna read the back and then we'll go to the next one. The stars come out for Scooby-Doo and Mystery Inc. Gang in 15 cool and classic cases. Oh, by the way, if you just heard that growl, my stomach just growled. I'm hungry. So. Kids who fell in love with the original Scooby-Doo Where Are You TV series were growing up and could enjoy more sophisticated plots and characters. So along came the hour-long The New Scooby-Doo movies. What sets them delightfully and hilariously apart is the marvelous lineup of celebrity guest stars. The Harlem Globetrotters, Dick Van Dyke, The Three Stooges, Jonathan Winters, Don Knotts, Laurel and Hardy, and Mama Cass Elliot, some voicing the parts themselves, plus the participation of other animated heroes like Batman and Robin and Speed Buggy. This three-disc set presents 15 of the best and spookiest capers. It's no mystery that you're in for a classic good time. It sucks that they don't have all the other episodes, but it's still a good series. It's pretty funny too. Okay, now this is one of my oldest ones. I actually... Hold on. It's on an ad. Sorry about that. My music was on an ad. I have it on YouTube, so my music was on an ad. But you know what? Actually, I don't need to put it on an ad. I don't need to put it on YouTube. Hang on. Alright, sorry about that. I decided to put it on a playlist on my phone so it would play over and over. So this is Scooby-Doo Mask of the Blue Falcon, which actually, thanks to my friend on YouTube, which I believe his YouTube name is Smash, with ASH being capitalized. He told me that he said what the Scooby-Doo Dynamite Hour was, and I actually watched it, and it was pretty good. So it's like 3 episodes, but this isn't the full series of. I don't have the full series of Dynamite Hour, so it wasn't a complete. I wasn't happy about it, but it was pretty good. I wasn't happy that it was only 3 episodes, but I don't have the whole series. So. Okay, so this is one of the Mystery Incorporated ones I have. This is Scooby-Doo Mask of the Blue Falcon. Scooby-Doo foils a comic book baddie in this all-new original movie. And before I continue, here's the Mask of the Blue Falcon disc, which I love Scooby's costume. He looks so cute in it. He looks so cool in it. And then here's the Scooby-Doo Dynamite Hour. The Mega Wanda Pop Cartoonicon in Sunny, California marks the spot for mystery in this all-new original Scooby-Doo adventure. Herculoids, Frankenstein Jr., and Space Ghost are just a few of the celebrated comic book characters headlining at the Unconventional Convention. Plus, there's a Mega Bucks movie premiere starring Scooby-Doo and Shaggy's all-time favorite superheroes. Blue Falcon, and Dynamite. So when the gruesome villain Mr. Hyde unleashes monster bats, howling hounds, and sinister slime upon the festivities, it's time for Mr. Incorporated to follow the clues and set their monster traps. But it's the pizza snacking, superpowered tag team of Shaggy and Scooby who tap into their inner superhero to prevent the entire event from being smothered in ghoulish green goo. Like, right on, Dog Wonder. My music's a little bit too loud. Let me turn it down. My music was a little bit too loud. I don't know if you could hear me that time. Okay, now the special features, I haven't watched any of them, but the special features are actually bonus vintage cartoons. Comic book caper, reflections in a ghoulish eye, and a Scooby Coop. I don't know exactly how to say that. But I've only seen this one about, like, 4 times maybe, because it was on Boomerang one day, and there was, like, nothing on, so I was just like, okay, fine, I'll watch this. And I don't know why I didn't want to watch it. It was pretty funny, so... It turned out to be pretty good at times. It had me laughing at some moments. So okay, now this is one of the oldest ones I have. It barely even works, but I have another copy of it, so I may not say anything about this one. But I have another copy of this one, so I'm just gonna read the special features to you. But here's Scooby Doo and the Legend of the Vampire, and I already showed you the disc, so you don't need to see it, but, well, in case you didn't see it, here it is. Here it is. All new, I'm not gonna read the back of it, I'm not gonna read the, like, description, I'm just gonna read the special features, because I read it before in the, 4-packs. Special features, audio commentary by Scooby Doo, Shaggy, and Fred, which, as you know, I love the commentary. Get the Beat with music videos, hosted by Scooby Doo and Shaggy. Wait a minute. It went out of order, so I had to restart it. My playlist went out of order. So I had to go back to it. Get the Beat with music videos. I love that, title. Get the Beat. It makes you want to dance. Hosted by Scooby-Doo and Shaggy. Monster Factory Challenge. Scare Scooby-Doo and Shaggy with your monster creations and reveal the hidden bloopers, which the bloopers are pretty funny. Trailers of other Scooby-Doo and family favorite videos. Interactive menus. Scene access. And, languages. So, that's all I'm going to say about Legend of the Vampire, because I already said a lot about it in the 4-pack. And then I only have 3 more on this part, and then, well, I have 3 more on this video, in this part, and then I have this group to get through in part 3, so, in the last part. This one actually does not have a disc inside, because I don't know where it's at. I think it's in my DVD case or something, but I have 2 copies of this one. But the other one's in my closet. I'm not going to get it out, though. This is Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost. I remember seeing this one when I was like 5, and, well, when I was like, I don't know, change it, when I was like, I don't know, 7 maybe, and it was kind of like Zombie Island. I was like, oh my god, what the heck am I watching? I didn't take it as Scooby-Doo, I took it as like a really, really scary movie. But now that I'm older, 18 to be exact, I can say that it doesn't scare me as much. And actually, there's only one part of Zombie Island that scares me now, and that is, I don't know exactly who sings it, but I think it's Linkin Park. It sounds like them. Which is who you're hearing right now. Which is who is playing on my phone right now. But the song is called It's Terror Time Again, and that is my big time favorite Scooby-Doo song. And it plays towards the, like, it's at the second chase scene. It's a chase scene song. The only part of the whole movie that scares me is that one line, there's zombies on the prowl. I don't know who sings It's Terror Time Again. I think it's like Sky Cycle or something. I think they said Sky Cycle. But to me, I think it's Linkin Park, because it sounds like them. And you're hearing Linkin Park on my phone right now. And that song you're hearing right now is my favorite one. Well, I have 2 favorites, but this is one of my favorites. It's from Transformers 3. It's from the third Transformer movie. So, Scooby Doo, Shaggy, and the rest of the gang unravel a bewitching case of ghostly deeds and spine-tingling suspense in this feature-length animated spooktacular movie. When the gang meets up with famous Fright Rider Ben Ravencroft, he invites them to New England for his hometown's big autumn harvest festival. Things take a supernatural detour when they learn the place is haunted by Ben's ancestor, Sarah, which is my mama's name. Will the mystery reveal that Sarah was a good-hearted healer or a spellcasting witch? Before you can say Scooby Snacks, the gang's on the case, tangling with bumbling mummies, monster turkeys, and Zoinks, a ghostly secret hidden in the Ravencroft family's past. Grooving to the tunes of the movie's rockin' band, the Hex Girls, and I can't groove to them yet because I haven't heard them all, and Billy Ray Cyrus performing the Scooby-Doo theme song. It's Scooby-Doo at his spellbinding, spine-tingling, super-soothing best. And I'm gonna restart the song, hang on. I actually have a few instrumental songs on here, so I might put those on in a little bit. Special features, behind the scenes, making of documentary, movie trivia, a Scooby music video, which I don't know what it's called, and character bios. And there's no disc in here because I think it's in my DVD case, which I need to get a new one. It's broken. So hold on, guys. I'm gonna put an instrumental song on, and I'll be right back. On a instrumental song, so you can hear me. So now for the two that I have here, and then I'll go to part 3. This is kind of like, these are kind of like the compilation ones that I have on Scooby Doo Creepy Carnival. This is kind of like Scooby Doo Creepy Carnival, and so is the other one, which I don't watch the one down here. I usually don't watch this one. I rarely watch this one. I usually only watch this one and Creepy Carnival, which is brand new. Scooby Doo and the Pirates, which I don't know why they didn't include Pirates Ahoy on here. I mean, it's a pirate one, so they could have included a full movie on here, because they included a episode from new Scooby Doo movies and 2 from Where Are You? Solve 3 mysteries on the... Oh, first off, here's the disc, and this is what really bothers me about the disc. This is the disc. I don't know why they chose to do it like that. I mean, they could have... If I had made the disc, I would have made it to look like this. Like the red cover and stuff. But they made it, so I don't know. Solve 3 mysteries on the high seas with Scooby Doo and the Mystery Inc. crew. Splash into action with seafaring sleuth Scooby Doo and the Mystery Inc. gang as they collide with the mystery ship and try to uncover clues from a vanished crew in Hassle in the Castle. Shaggy and Scooby Doo are then captured by Redbeard the Pirate and go away ghost ship. Zoinks! If the case isn't solved soon, someone's gonna walk the plank. And when Scooby and friends get lost in a swamp, they meet up with the Harlem Globetrotters and Redbeard the Pirate again for a Sorry, I just made a blooper. I messed up. For a swashbuckling adventure with a treasure chest full of Scooby snacks. And the episode that is... It has Hassle in the Castle, Go Away Ghost Ship, and the episode that is from the new Scooby Doo movies that it has on here is The Ghostly Creep from the Moon. So... That's the only reason I watched this one, is because it's one of the funniest new Scooby Doo movies episodes I've ever seen. It's not the funniest, but it's one of the funniest. Okay, and the final movie in this part, that I'm introducing you guys to in this part, is this one, Scooby Doo and the Circus Monsters. I actually rarely watch this one, because it's not... Because it has one from What's New. It has an episode from What's New. It has an episode from, I think it's the 13 Ghosts. And it has an episode from Where Are You? But I barely watch it. Anyway, 3 funny, bone-chilling cases for Scooby-Doo and the Mystery Inc. crew. The scares never end at the world's biggest mini-golf course, where reigning champ Shaggy plays a terrifying round with a menacing metallic clown and scores. Then, the gang heads to Douville to visit Scooby's family and arrives just in time to attend Professor Phantasmo, I think is how you say that, Circus Fantastique, where the Calliope music is hypnotizing the crowd to join their circus of living evil. Finally, our crime fighters encounter Bedlam and the Big Top at a Jinx circus. Jinkies! Will they discover who's behind the mask of the ghost clown? Hold on, I'm gonna restart my song and put it on repeat. So, Okay, I don't know how to put it in a review. I'll have to figure that out. But it has a terrifying round with a menacing metallic clown, which is obviously my favorite episode on here because it's from What's New. The Ghouliest Show on Earth, which I believe is from the 13 Ghosts. I haven't seen the whole series. So I barely started watching it on my phone, and now it's too late because my Boomerang subscription is expired. So, and Bedlam in the Big Top, which is from Where Are You? So, alright guys, I'll be right back. That's gonna do it for this part. I'll see you guys in the next part, okay? Where I introduce this part, okay?